a little bit on the early side.
Give people time to join us. Join in.
Right. Join our live on Facebook. Live from the living room.
You talk about jailbirds with me.
Right. We're talking about, what was it called? It was jailbirds.
We don't even have a caption today.
I thought I put it in there.
I don't see anything. It's usually in the
I
bottom
said
corner,
Game.
right?
Yeah, I said Game of Thrones.
Let me reconnect. Let's see what happens when I just watch it.
That's what I put on there.
Hey, Schoolcraft, can I use your Wi-Fi?
They messing with us today. Let's put a sword for the caption. But yeah, back to this Jailbirds. I haven't watched it yet.
It's good.
Get a quick.
Oh yeah, you know, hello, greeting. It's Sunday. Yada yada. Bada bada.
Right.
It's feeling good in here. It's about to rain.
We back. We missed Mother's Day because we figured
took off Mother's Day. Sorry.
no one would be watching the live, and we took that day off. It's like, hey, let's just enjoy this day.
Enjoy it.
With, tacos and margaritas.
Did have tacos and margaritas. Like 2 liters of margaritas. Hey Giselle, see, you never let us down. You're always like first
She
one
popped
here.
in.
You're always the first one, girl.
I'm surprised because you didn't say anything about us not being there last Sunday.
Were you out busy celebrating, Giselle?
Probably didn't notice we were gone.
Took a brief hiatus. Giselle, we were talking about the show on Netflix called Jailbirds. I don't know if you watched it. It's hilarious. People were meeting through the toilets. And like, y'all are pretty smart. Y'all are like engineers. They were sending kites from floor to floor through the toilet.
Man.
By like engineering these long strings made out of t-shirts.
And they sending letters to each other through the
And
toilet.
they would just flush the toilet, and like they had like spoons on them, so they would like connect and tangle up, and then the other person would either would like pull theirs up, or it was crazy. I was like, y'all are geniuses. Now, when you get out of here, go like do something else with that.
Right.
If y'all smart enough to send letters up and down.
So it's like, it's crazy because it's like
It's this cherry lime arena. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, y'all can do all this. Be productive with that.
But how do you know how to get it to guide it to what room? You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure.
I guess they always go to the same room, and then the person that's in the room that it goes
passes it to somebody
to
else.
the person that it's supposed to go to. But
man, that's crazy. So they sending, it was like on floors. So they was going down, up and down.
yeah, because like all the women are on one floor, and then there's men above them and men below them. What happened to our connection?
Oh man, right. It's probably this weather, man, messing up my connection. But
Yeah, so all the women are on one floor, and then there's men above, men below. So the guys were just trying to talk to ladies on the toilet. Not literally on the toilet, through the toilet.
Through the toilet.
But yeah, I watched like all the episodes at once, straight through. Like, I need to know how this ends.
Right, because they was having full-on relationships through
the
toilet.
toilet. And they were sending each other like pictures of themselves back and forth, like, so they knew what their toilet boyfriend or girlfriend looked like, because they were able to send them pictures. And then one of the couples broke up, and she like ripped up all the pictures. Hey, Jerry. But yes, if you have not watched Jailbirds on Netflix, you'll be very amused. So you should watch it.
It's like a reality show in jail.
It is. It's better than like Lock Up and Lock Up Raw or whatever that show's called. It's better than that. This one's better. Look, they were teaching me how to make like alcohol with like fruit and warm water, and then letting it ferment for about a week. I can't remember what it was called though.
Crazy.
Little key.
I mean, they be
They're like sneaking oranges from their lunch and using it to make alcohol.
Man, these shared options. I don't even know what I'm doing. But anyway. Yeah, so give them what was going to tell them about the one guy. What was my man's name?
Dollar?
Yeah.
Dollar is the player on Jailbirds. He had all the girlfriends. And they'd be like on the same floor, like y'all all dating Dollar. He was making people jewelry, like he was, I don't know.
Making jewelry.
Yes. Hey Sheree. Hey Chris. Yeah, Jerry, we know. They're kites, yeah. They were sending kites up and down, up and down. It was great.
Like,
It's so good. Just watch the show. These are engineers in here. They figured out how to communicate between floors through toilets.
sending kites to each other
Sending kites through the toilets.
and talking. But that's the thing, right? So you're talking through this thing. Like, when is somebody not listening? So how is this guy on here having multiple women and mostly everybody can hear if they listening in, right?
Exactly, because one of the girls was actually talking about another one of Dollar's girlfriends, and Dollar's other girlfriend was listening outside the other girl's cell, the girl Ebony, but while she was talking about her.
Man. Oh yeah, we about to talk about Game
We're
of
going to
Thrones.
talk about Game of Thrones, Chris. Be patient. We got to talk about other stuff too. We're trying to fill an hour.
Right,
We're going to get to Game of Thrones, but first we had to talk Jailbirds. But yeah, so watch it. It's very entertaining.
Right.
It got me through just a random day off from work. And I just watched this show. And you'll learn how to make prison alcohol. Or,
Right.
I guess jail alcohol, because it's a county jail. So
And
a couple got married in there that met in there, these two girls. But they couldn't touch each other. And there was like a window between them while they were getting married. So really all they did was just sign paperwork standing next to each other.
right. So how did that's stupid. That's stupid. Say they couldn't even touch each other.
And like they were actually at two different jails. There's like a main jail and then there's a branch jail. So they had to bring the one that was at the branch over to the main just for like the wedding ceremony. Then they let them hug for 5 minutes. No, maybe not. 5 seconds. And they were like, all right, time to go. And then they had to be separated. Like, what y'all
Right.
even married for now?
Hey, Dewana.
But yeah, I was very invested.
Right. That was the whole day. The whole day of Jailbirds.
It was.
But I don't know, women like a little drama. Y'all
Hey,
be on
Rory.
that. Get on y'all. That's like another drama y'all can watch. See some messy activities. With everybody be on the love and hip hop and all that stuff.
Shoot, what's gonna be trash worry? Oh, Game of Thrones? Man, I don't
So let's
know. Let's jump into Game of Thrones.
jump into that.
Guys, this is it. This is
So
the end. All these years. We've been watching this show since what, like 2011. And now, tonight,
this is it.
it comes to an end.
And
Nothing to look forward to anymore.
couple people, man. I've seen a couple people trying to like spoil it. I don't even think they spoil it. I think they're just trying to predict it, and they think that they know what is about to happen. But I don't think it's gonna be so.
Hey, Miss Reese.
I don't think it's gonna be trash.
I don't think it's gonna be
But-
trash.
it's not gonna be up to expectations because they did it.
This season
so
has been
short.
so rushed. Like, why wouldn't they stretch this out? Like, we waited 2 years for this season, and they completely rushed it. Especially the last episode. Like, Daenerys is the Mad Queen now. Now she's just about to burn everything up. No, we gotta take our time to finesse the story.
Right. But they've been building her up to be that even before this season.
Yeah, but
So-
I still want it. Like, I feel like they've spent so many seasons just like developing all these characters to just be like, and scene. Like, that's it. So how are you gonna end tonight? Who do you think's taking the throne? Sansa? Jon Snow?
Jon Snow, for sure. They wouldn't have all of that backstory on his character being like, oh, he was, born from these people, just for him not to get it. Now they could.
I'm not on comments right now.
Right.
Rory said they're gonna have to come out with some more. They can't conclude it all with this last episode. Watch them conclude it terribly. Chris says House Targaryen. And Dwana says she's still never seen it, so she'll just share the broadcast and show her support to Live from the Living Room. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris,
And also get on HBO and start watching it.
Chris said they've already trashed it in the last 2 or 3 episodes. The Night King was supposed to be the final battle. See, and the way people went crazy for that, like, that would have been a great conclusion.
That would have been. But then it would have left it definitely would have left it open because you would have been like, what is supposed to happen with Cersei and them? Like, is everybody supposed to go back? It would have just left that cliffhanger. Like, okay, so they got past the Night King and everybody and the dead. Now what? You know what I mean? So if it would have ended like that, it still would have been a lot of stuff unanswered. Like with Jaime, Cersei, who's gonna kill who, all of that.
What do you think is going to happen with Arya? You think she's coming back with a vengeance one last time tonight?
I think Arya once again is gonna be the savior of it.
Whoa.
I don't think Jon Snow is gonna kill Daenerys right away. Like, I don't think he's on that tip. Like, he's probably gonna try to talk to her, like trying to be like, you just burnt down the whole city. What's your problem? But I don't think he's gonna make the move to be like, oh, we should kill her. No.
Chris says to burn Sansa, Arya, and Jon. Long live the Dragon Queen. I mean,
Jon won't burn though. If he's Targaryen.
it's going to be very interesting.
The dragon shouldn't be able to kill him.
I just wish we had just like a few more episodes this season.
But they how they ended that episode with Arya barely making it through, like, I feel like she's on
Like,
the
and I
warpath.
said it while we were watching it, like, she's like indestructible.
Yeah,
Does nothing
I feel
hurt
like
you?
she's on the warpath, and she, out of all of them, I mean, she's the most capable killer because of that time that she spent training or whatever.
Jerry said Cersei's death was trash. Absolutely. She deserved to suffer way more
Right.
than being in the arms of her weird incestual lover.
But Jamie said that in the previous episode, so they tried to make that like a Easter egg thing, like.
Well, nah, she ain't deserve. She needed to suffer. She deserves some torture. I don't care about Easter.
Yeah. Like, I thought that Arya was probably gonna catch her like on the way out, like as she was trying to escape.
Chris said Jon burned his hand in season 1. That was a long time ago, so I can't remember. But I
Right.
believe you. I believe your knowledge, Chris. I don't know, guys. It's just bittersweet.
Right. And him burning himself also could have been like a character. I mean, not a character thing, but a writing flaw. Because they are ahead. The show is ahead of the book. So this stuff that we're seeing, you can't even go read. So they're just making up their own shit as they go along.
we will see. And I will be posting all my feelings on Facebook after the show is over tonight. So if you don't plan on watching it tonight, I would suggest unfollowing me till you do.
So what? So what we going on? Like do we think two core characters are gonna die? Two characters?
I don't know.
A lot of people I don't think is gonna, because the can't even think of their name, man. Jesus, why can't I think of it right now? Because some people, not making no more appearances, no more. Like the funny guy with the beard, like, won't see him no more.
She did deserve a way multiple death. Yeah.
So it's like, you could write him out as being somebody who's gonna die because he won't be in no more episodes.
Right.
He wasn't in the last episode. He's not gonna be in this episode either. So, it might be some more people that may not be seen in this last episode. Cause like, so Brienne, you'd probably be like, she's probably safe from dying.
Yeah. I love Sir Brienne.
Right. Sam. Well, no. Well, yeah, Sam probably free of dying, but I mean, he did tell the secret.
Chris,
John.
Chris, you don't care how many little kids got burned in that city? Is that what you meant to say? You're evil. Evil, Chris. Evil. Those are children.
John could die because he told his secret anyway. And Daenerys told him not to tell. So
see what happens when you betray a woman? She burns down a whole city, kills kids.
You don't know the ending.
Awful. Right. How do you know the ending? Were you in the writer's room? No.
But yeah, so John, Sansa. John, Sansa, Arya.
You think they're all gonna die?
I wouldn't say they're gonna die. I'm saying that they could die.
So say, whoa, that would be like.
Because John told his secret to them, or Bran as well. And those are things that Daenerys don't want people to know.
Right.
So, and those three people know it. But then Varys did get some of those notes off that he was writing. So, even if she do tell, then, I mean, if she do try to kill them for telling, like, Varys already put something in play to where people gonna find out that John is this person, the rightful heir or whatever. But all right, it's hot and the window's open.
And alcohol makes it even hotter. Like, whoop. I should have had ice water instead.
But outside of them, and Daenerys, like, I think they just about to be trying to like make plays on each other to die or whatever. That's all. I don't think anybody else outside of them would die.
Oh, y'all.
Cause I mean, shit, most of them died. Shit, Jamie gone, the Hound gone, Varys is gone. Oh, and I forgot about Tyrion.
Oh yeah.
So he did let his brother go.
Itty bitty Tyrion Lannister.
Well, yeah, Bran already knew. Bran the one who told everybody, pretty much. He said it all out. But yeah, but Tyrion let his brother go. Queen was like, you mess up again.
Right.
So even though he died in, what was that, King's Landing? Yeah. Even though he died there, he still let him go. So, and then, the guards, of course, gonna be like, hey, shit, it was the midget. Like, told me to let him go in there and talk to him.
So Chris said Varys got what he deserved. She burned the city to set an example for anyone who may try to defy her. Ernest said he does know the ending. Jon Snow kills Daenerys. Jon Snow will be put on trial and go back to work. Go work back to the wall, and Bran will sit in the chair.
Right, like.
And Jerry said, "Can we just call Jon by his real name?"
Like, how does that sound?
I guarantee Bran will sit in the chair, the wheelchair, because he can't walk.
Right. You can't go back to a wall because there is no wall. It's been destroyed.
Like, where did
all of the
where
Night's
did you
Watch
pull that ending from?
Right. All of the Night's Watch are dead. Like, none of them are alive anymore. So he'll be the only one. Like, he's gonna rebuild it. And then what's the point of the Night's Watch? Because they were supposed to be there for the dead. They killed the dead. So
thanks, Ernest, but no, that ain't it.
There's no need for a Night's Watch no more. There's no more White Walkers.
I'm in a Game of Thrones Facebook group, and today they were talking about like what's been your favorite scene as we come to an end. I was like, it will always be when Joffrey died, because I hated that little
Joffrey dying. That was good. The Red Wedding.
The Red Wedding was a good
Was
scene.
probably like one of the best scenes that I seen from the show. Like how they set them up, killed them all.
Yeah, I'm like, there were so many. It's hard to like choose. Like, this was my favorite scene, but I was just happy Joffrey died, and in such a dramatic manner.
And those
Even better.
those two stand out the most to me. Like outside
of Arya's scene, of course, which got everybody riled up.
yeah, Arya scene tripping. I was like
watching it in the bar, and they were like flipping out.
yeah, when she killed the Night King, that was deep. But then I didn't heard stuff too about people saying like the White Walkers ain't all gone or whatever. But I'm like, they killed the main one, so they'll have to be.
Jerry says Jon Snow's gonna take the throne that he never wanted.
Right.
I mean, Aegon, whatever.
Oh, she done changed his name too. Like he ain't John no more. Aegon.
Get out of here with this long comment. Nobody told you to write a paragraph, Ernest. Jon goes to see her, and she is sitting on the Iron Throne alone. And Jon tells her that she needs to stop being a crazy bitch, and that Grey Worm killed the Lannisters' army from the previous scene. Dany tells Jon that she's doing it for the people. Jon pretends to understand and tricks her. When her guard is down, he stabs her. Drogon comes and is standing over her body, and he burns or melts the Iron Throne and carries her away. Are you trying to write a new Game of Thrones book? Song of Fire and Ernest?
That's definitely not gonna happen.
That is a very complex story.
If Jon killed her, it's gonna be because he has no other choice. Like so if they build it that way, they build it to where you can see that he has no other choice. Like she's not gonna side with him, then maybe. But he's just not a killer like that. Like he hasn't killed anyone like in a sneaky villainous way like throughout this entire thing. He's only killed people because he had to.
Right.
Like it's been everyone else who's done the dirt, been, killed people, sent assassins or whatever, poisoned people and did all that. It's been all of the other characters that did that type of stuff.
Jerry says the Red Wedding was brutal, but Arya's revenge was the best episode for her.
Oh, when she got them back, when she killed them, that was cool. The Red Wedding was just like such a...
It was just so like... It was brutal. That is a good way
like,
to describe it. It was brutal. That episode was like...
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, Like, I was not expecting this. Like, it was going so well. Everyone was getting along, having a good time. Yeah. They setting them up to kill him. But yeah, those stand out to me. There's nothing else. Like, I'm trying to think throughout the seasons was something that just was like, oh man, this was crazy. You know? Because after I watched that Red Wedding one, I was like, wow. like wow. And also, you know, when they fought the White Walkers or whatever, that episode was crazy too. Like, that left me like, man, this is crazy. But even like Daenerys burning down the whole city wasn't even like that previous episode. You know,
man,
you like,
when she was burning down the city, I'm like, really about to do this for the whole hour?
Yeah,
we get it. You're still going fire. Isn't your dragon tired?
Man,
how much fire is up in there?
That mother can just breathe fire forever.
This is overkill. We get it. She's burning down the city. Can you do it a little quicker so we can move on to the next plot point?
Man, cause that was yeah, long.
Very long. Like, oh my God, here he comes again.
It didn't have much shock value either. Like,
no.
Cause they kept telling her like, if they ring the bell. How many times have we gonna hear it? So you kind of just knew like that she was gonna go against it. Then when they rung the bell, you could just see it on her face, like, nah, I ain't gonna let this ride.
She didn't care about the bell.
I'm killing everybody still. Y'all all still about to die. I was about to close that. That would have been not right, but yeah.
Yeah, that all that was just like,
yeah, so
we get it. Fire. You're burning the city.
yeah, so standout episodes, it definitely just that the Red Wedding, Arya, yeah, when they fought the White Walkers. What was the other one? Joffrey's death. Those were probably like some of the biggest.
Exactly, Jerry. That dragon had to have a sore throat. Like, bitch, I gotta blow fire for an hour and a half. You're not done yet.
Man.
Dracarys done.
Right, that mother wasn't fatigued or nothing.
Man, yes he was. He didn't have a choice but to keep going. He already saw what happened when people defied her. So he didn't want to defy her.
Man, he could eat her.
She might be like, burn yourself.
But that mother gonna be asleep this episode. You don't see that dragon at all. But yeah, I wonder. They're probably gonna leave us upset for sure.
I'm guaranteeing they're gonna leave us upset.
They about to leave us upset with this after this last episode.
I guarantee it.
It's gonna be pretty
disappointing.
boring. You said what?
I said disappointing.
Exactly. That mug is gonna not go as planned for sure.
Yeah, but I'm still looking forward to it, I guess. Try to remain a steadfast fan.
Yeah, I'm definitely riding out with it, watching it to the end, see how it's gonna go. But
I'm just mad I don't have anything to talk about with people on Sunday nights anymore.
it's the last one.
Like, what happens to my Game of Thrones Facebook group? Do we all just stay and relive all the memories we had when the show was on? Or do we go our separate ways?
It's about to be a mass leaving of the group. Everybody about to
well,
bounce.
we're out of here.
They're like, nope. But yeah, I wish they would have made it longer, man. There's so much more they could have did with the story.
So much more.
Said she thinks she's pregnant. You think Daenerys is pregnant? It might be. Could be. She gonna hit him. She gonna use that.
Don't introduce a pregnancy in this last episode. How long is this last episode? It better be like 3 hours long.
It's probably the same hour and a half. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be hit with that.
Right. Don't give us that. We didn't ask for that. We don't want it.
Right.
We don't want that.
You find out she's pregnant and then somebody clip her. Somebody kill her. You're like, oh.
We'll
right.
see.
We'll see. We'll see.
And then we'll work through our emotions.
It'll be a crazy episode. Oh, so what else is out there? Anything else going on?
And not much. It's a vigil for a Kroger.
Game of Thrones is like the biggest thing going on tonight.
Can't wait.
Outside of that, it ain't really nothing else going on in the world. Nothing.
What y'all got going on?
Right.
Give us something.
Give us something.
Y'all are such takers. What are you giving?
Right. I don't think I'm gonna watch spin-offs. I don't really watch spin-offs
I'm
of
not a
anything.
huge fan of spin-offs. In most cases. Unless, well,
The only spin-off.
Blackish,
That's right. I'm about to say.
Grownish.
That's the only spin-off show like I've watched.
Also, Cosby's The Different World.
Yeah, that's a spin-off. But you know, I didn't even know that then, so I can't even count that. But I was young.
Thought it was just two different shows.
I just thought there was two different shows. I didn't know that the girl went off to college. I thought she was just in two shows. Like, I had no clue that was a spin-off. Outside of that, like, I haven't watched
If
it.
there's any other spin-offs I've actually enjoyed, I don't think so.
You know, Friends had a spin-off that bombed.
It did. Oh, it was like
Terribly.
with Joey?
With Joey.
Yeah, I remember that.
And this was the
I don't think
stupidest
I
thing.
watched it, but
The
I
dumbest-
remember it occurred.
Yeah, it was with Joey, and the dumbest thing ever was that Joey was a struggling actor on Friends. So when they did the spinoff, Joey now had landed like a big role and had money. So it was like, what?
So he went overnight celebrity.
Right.
Right.
So it was like, so that bombed. Nobody watched that. And they canceled that one. It didn't even make it through the season.
Yeah, Blackish, Grownish, now Mixed-ish is about to come out. Hopefully that's good. I love Tracy Ellis Ross, so.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be funny for sure. The trailer looked funny, but that's like, yeah, like outside of that, I ain't watching no spin-off. I'm probably not gonna watch no spin-offs of Power.
I don't think I watched Power.
Like,
I like Power itself so much that I'm like, but I'm also like, do any of these characters strike me as I want them to go off and have their own thing? Like,
right?
their stories aren't that big
Yeah.
to
Like, who are they? Who
even be able to
right.
do that.
Like, who is Ghost without Tommy? Like,
Right.
how can you watch that? You know what I'm saying? Or how can you watch Tommy without Ghost?
And if y'all give Tariq a spinoff, I will punch every executive in the face, because if I gotta look at him
Right.
anymore after this upcoming season,
And Tariq definitely
whew,
gonna have a
he's
spinoff.
so dumb. Don't give him a spinoff.
I
He'll
don't
be
wanna
dead in the
see-
first episode.
Right. I don't want to see Tasha. I don't want to see Lala.
Yeah, like there's nobody who's like such a like
Right.
big character that you're like, oh yeah, they need their own show,
Right.
so I can get all the back and forward story. No, we don't.
Right.
We don't need that.
Now, if they doing it like a prequel, and it's also with like Kanan or something like that, then it's like cool. I'll
What, so
watch
you got
that.
like a young Ghost and Tasha?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably watch that. because you'll see what happened before where their story picked up at. So that would be kind of interesting. But if it's not that, I'm not interested. I'm like, watch this last season of Power and I'm done.
We have a spinoff with Lala's son and Ghost and Tasha's youngest kid because they were in like 2 episodes and you never saw them ever again. Like,
who watching that baby? Who's watching that baby?
Where is that younger baby? And where is Lala's son? He's never at home.
Never. I don't even think I think I missed the episode they showed her son. I ain't never seen him. I don't even know what he looked like.
She needs Tariq to die. I too need him to die. He should have been dead instead of his sister.
Teach me the game, Ghost.
Please nobody teach him the game. Just get him out of here. Teach the game to him wrong so he'll die.
Yeah.
Give him the incorrect game.
The one thing about Power is like most shows are like this. Most shows, the characters are always bad at communicating with each other and letting people know certain things. But Power is the worst. Like, they are terrible at communicating with each other. Like, they don't tell each other shit, but they are running a whole criminal organization together. And it's like...
Right, like, whoa, I'm no expert in criminal organizations or anything, guys, but I feel like there should be some communication.
Like, nigga, and you didn't think to tell me that the feds was on us until we get raided. Like, what? You knew this, but you didn't say anything. And it was like, man, they don't talk at all. And it's like with Tariq, like, you know, you're not telling your parents certain things, certain information.
So dumb.
And it's like, bro, but they all do it. But for some reason, like Tariq's stuff just was way.
His head is empty, and he is so annoying. Just like his pure existence on this earth.
Y'all ain't see that.
He just splashed a little alcohol in his eye.
Oh, okay.
Be alright.
It got me there. But yeah. So Power, what was it? You said it wasn't coming till August. Man, I thought it was gonna be like June or July or something.
Gotta wait. We gotta wait it out.
But yeah, that's all we got for the summer. And I mean, Game of Thrones ain't even making it to the summer, so.
We're not gonna have no TV to watch. We're just gonna have to find like terrible African movies on Netflix.
Oh hell no! I got some stuff.
You missed out on that one that you fell asleep on.
What, the African one? I don't even remember.
You be missing out on these African movies. I'm telling you, don't sleep on these African movies.
Man,
they be so corny that they're wonderful.
I don't be watching none of those. None of them. None of them.
You just gotta drink before you watch them. It makes it easier.
I bet, because it's probably way more funny.
The entire time.
Probably way more funny once you drink something and watch it.
I like first started watching them when I went to get my hair braided once at an African shop, and they had me watching them like the entire time that I was trying to get my hair done.
Man, the one thing that makes it funny, the first thing is, you know what I'm saying, is the accent.
I knew you was about to say the accent. I didn't want to say it because that sounds racist.
It sounds. I don't know how to. It's not, because most accents are weird when, you know what I'm saying, when they speak in English. You know what I mean? But I don't know what it is. Like, it's not that it's funny. I guess it's just the way that they're pronouncing the stuff that they're saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's said so hard.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it's like, that's the first thing that takes you out of it. And then, I mean, because they could be good actors.
But they don't be, though. They be like dying all dramatic, like, big poison.
I didn't watch the show yet because somebody didn't inbox me the
Your
account login information. Jerry.
Tell him to get his own login.
She told me in the last podcast that she was like get my own login.
But if you were impatient, you could have just got your own.
I wasn't impatient because I didn't say anything till now.
You just did though.
But she said
So
something
it's
first.
bothering you.
She said something first. Okay? She said, y'all should watch The Chi. And I remember specifically her saying that she will send over that login information so we can watch it. But didn't get that yet.
Made my little violin.
But anyway,
Yeah. We'll watch some.
I've heard good things about The Chi, and I definitely want to check it out. I might get it after I do my HBO because I want to watch that Euphoria show. So I'm probably gonna keep my HBO to watch that. Whenever it drops, they keep showing trailers for it, and I might watch a couple other things that's on the HBO app before I cancel my subscription. Like the Chernobyl Diaries, or the Chernobyl, not Chernobyl Diaries, but Chernobyl. A couple other things that's on there, but yeah, outside of that, what The Chi is on Showtime, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I was thinking about getting that Showtime because I wanted to watch the Wu-Tang documentary.
Jerry said you ain't called her forever. Maurice!
I text you. Didn't I just text you the other day and say something? I can't look at my phone right now because it's recording us, but I'm pretty sure I texted you. Jerry. But, yeah. I hit you up, actually. We'll talk probably after the podcast. But yeah, I want to watch The Chi. I want to check that out. Everybody says good. And they just got renewed for their third season or whatever. So it got to be a good show because they keep on getting picked up. You know?
Right.
So I definitely want to check that out. There's so many shows, though, like I've been meaning to check out that I just haven't. Like,
Get on it.
what's her name? I can't think of her name right now. It's escaping me right now. The girl we went to high school with told me about Westworld. Said that was good. I haven't checked it out yet. Still haven't checked it out, but heard great things about it. Yeah, it's just so much, man. So TV now is kind of like music. It's the same. Like, you know how music is overly saturated right now? Like, it's so much new music coming out. It's the same with TV. Like, there's so many new shows coming out, whether it's on actual TV, cable, or these streaming platforms. There's so many things to watch. And it's like, you can't really decide on what you want to look at.
Right.
Like, they're like, oh, this is good. You know, like, it took me years to watch Stranger Things. Like, I watched it when it first came out. I probably watched 3 episodes. I thought it was good.
Right.
I didn't think nothing was wrong with it or nothing. Like, I just stopped watching it because I was watching too many other shows.
Yeah.
And I just put that on the back burner. Like, oh, I'll come back to this. And
Yeah, we need you to focus. One show at a time.
right. And I put it on the back burner for years. And then I'm like, all right, now that they're coming out with a third season,
Try to catch up.
let me binge watch this show before this third season come out. But there's so much new TV, new shows, and they be good. You know, like we watched The Society.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really good.
It was good. And it's like it's so many other shows. Like, I watched oh wait, you had already watched it, but I had never seen it. Watched it, awesome. And it's just like, outside of that and everything else that you be trying to watch, you know, you're trying to catch this show. Because I was trying to watch Walking Dead. I was trying to watch The Flash, Arrow, all of these other shows at
All
once.
at the same time.
And it's like I can't watch them all. I gotta give them a moment. And then like I stopped watching Flash this last season, Flash and Arrow. I stopped watching them because I had missed like a couple episodes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped watching, and then they just on my Netflix it was just saying like the new season of The Flash is coming on the 21st, and the Arrow coming on like the 23rd. So I'm like, them shows are like 22 episodes a season. So it was like, that's 44 episodes that I have to watch. Like, I have to watch those. So it's like, me having time to watch another show, man.
Get to it.
Slim. But that's what I was saying, like, I kind of like because how we was talking about the binge watching, like how people, like, I want to watch it all now, right now.
Yeah.
Like,
if I'm really interested in something, yes, I want the option to watch them all now.
And it's like, when I was saying, like, with the weekly thing, like, it gives me time, because now, like, with Game of Thrones, you know, it's coming every Sunday. So it gives me time to watch other stuff that I've been neglecting, because I'm not sitting here putting all my efforts into watching this one show.
Yeah. Jerry said Greenleaf is good. I've heard Greenleaf is good, too. That was on Oprah Winfrey Network.
It's on Netflix now, yeah. I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, I heard that. I think my mom was watching that.
I didn't watch Greenleaf. I did watch Queen Sugar, though. That one was really good. But then I downgraded my cable package, so...
Well, what does that come on?
I didn't have OWN anymore.
It all come on OWN?
Yeah.
Queen Sugar comes on something else, though. Like, one of these streaming services.
Well, I gotta find it.
Because I was like, I was going to watch it. Because it was on there, but I don't know. I forget.
I need it.
It might have been. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to check that out too. I never had a chance to check
Really
out
good.
Queen Sugar. What is like the premise of it?
It's this family.
Oh, I remember.
The sugar cane farm, and yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And what's his name?
Kofi. You need a wet.
Kofi's in it.
You need a wet wipe.
Nope, got that covered. She don't need a wet wipe. I say the word Kofi. Yes, it's got Kofi, Cerebro, and some other people are in it too.
Kofi got the heart beating somewhere else. Thrive. Get out. No, I'm just playing.
Kofi, if you see this, call me. Tweet me at _Paulette Parker.
Tweet me. Because she be sending you tweets.
I do. He knows because he sent it to me. Tweet me back, Kofi. Tweet me back.
Man. She be at work like, let me tweet Kofi real quick. Let him know his chocolateness is awesome. Like,
Look, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. All right? All right. Lesson for the day.
didn't I say that on something? she over here, you taking my something. I think I said
taking your advice.
Taking my advice from a later podcast. Like, legit, Kofi can do
Yeah.
I'm not hating on Kofi.
I mean, his voice ain't as deep as I would like it, but that's okay. That's okay.
Can't hate on Kofi, man. My man was out here getting the ladies. I just like that he directed his own role.
Oh yeah, it's mental health.
Yeah.
Are you did? A little short.
I watched it. And I like people that do that type of stuff. I like people that's, writing and create their own stuff. It's something that I inspire to do myself. So Yeah, Kofi is someone that I follow because of that.
That's why I follow him too.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You follow him because he is dark skinned with a beard.
So dark skinned. Melted chocolate. Dark chocolate. Hershey's. Kisses.
Like you want a sex toy like that?
It's at home.
You need a vibrator?
Anyway.
Rabbit while you're here?
Anywho.
While you're fantasizing over this Kofi guy. But yeah, I can't even talk about TV no more and all the TV shows that is out and available to watch because Kofi just like messed up the atmosphere.
All right, we can go
back.
We can go back.
Talked about Queen Sugar and you know. Somebody lost it. Blood flow.
I'm back on track now.
Down below.
I'm back on track. Yes, TV. Watch it. Queen Sugar, Greenleaf. What other shows do people like? Oh, The Haves and the Have-Nots. I've never watched that, but I know a lot of people that love that show.
My mom does. My mom loves.
Is it like soap opera-y?
It's like
black people soap opera.
Like it's on the cusp of that, for sure.
How do we feel about Steve losing 2 shows? Okay, so first of all, I saw this, but what 2 shows did he lose?
I'm right. I don't know.
I don't know what he lost because.
So is it his
Please
talk
tell
show?
me it was not Family Feud. I love that show.
They kicked him off Family Feud, man.
Yeah, I love Family Feud, so hopefully it wasn't that. He could lose that talk show. That just caters to white women.
He got the talk show. What do you got? The radio show?
He got a radio show. The talk show, Family Feud. I don't even know what else he had.
Right,
He got 15 jobs, so.
That's all that I know.
Just tell me it wasn't Family Feud, Jerry. Tell me it wasn't Family Feud. But yeah, I had seen people say that like he lost 2 shows, but I think people just dealt with the saturation of Steve Harvey. Like, we don't want to see him everywhere we go.
I don't even think. I was about to say the opposite. I was about to say the oversaturation of everything else.
But ain't he tired anyway?
Cause
take your money and take a break.
He was talking about this on the Joe Budden podcast, and he was talking about like how people are like competing to talk to other people. Like, it's a lot of shows coming out where people are interviewing other people.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, it's just a lot of it right now. And I think Steve Harvey probably.
Oh, Little Big Shots. That's the show with the little kids who are talented. I never watched that,
nobody
I don't care about that.
Right.
And his talk show. He could also lose his talk show. I don't care about that either. Every time I watch it and just listen, like, have you seen those videos of the guy who's like mocking the way Steve Harvey gives advice on his talk show?
That video is hilarious.
He's got like a fake bald head.
Yes, that video is hilarious.
He can also lose his talk show. He gives a lot of relationship advice for somebody with so many failed relationships.
But he married though.
I thought they were getting divorced, or that rumor.
I ain't heard nothing about it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't really. I'm not gonna miss Steve Harvey's talk show. I tried to get into it, but I was like, no, I can't. Nah.
Yeah,
I just like Ellen, and then he'd bring people on there and be like, I got a surprise for you, and then bring out a huge check and be like $500. Sir.
Need you to up that money.
Sir. You just wasted their time coming on here. But yeah, Little Big Shots, I just never got into that because I don't care.
Yeah. I think a lot of this stuff, man, is just the market.
Right.
You know, people finding other people to be more entertaining or whatever, you know. Because it's just like I was telling, like with podcasting, like I was telling you, I was like, why a lot of famous people are not cornering this market
Right.
because it's so wide open and people want to, people want to hear these people. People want to, hear their opinions because they're already fans of them.
Right.
So they care about, they relatable. They like, oh, I want to, see if this person's talking about things that I can relate to.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not a lot of celebrities cornering this market, but there's a lot of people in this, trying to do it. And like I said, this is the same with that. Like I was just saying, like Letterman got a talk show coming to Netflix. And it's like nigga, you already have a talk show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but his show isn't still on. It's
but
a nighttime show.
oh no, it's not on no more. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. So it was like they did like a trailer where it's like, like he's interviewing like Kanye West and all these other people and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot of people. Well, the celebrities, it's a lot of people cornering that market, and they have.
Yeah, he retired from the late night or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Now somebody else hosted. Seth Meyers, that's his name. I couldn't think of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
And then you got Superwoman, late night talk show. So
there's a Superwoman late night talk show.
what's her name? Indian girl, Lily Singh.
Oh, yeah. Lily
Yeah.
Singh. Mm-hmm.
She got one now.
Yeah.
So
is it already on?
it could be.
I like her. I want to watch it.
It could be.
I read her book. I like her.
But yeah, just a lot of people courting that market. And Steve Harvey it was good, when it came because it wasn't.
But now he's so outdated.
Right, it wasn't a lot of people in that market
Not
and he jumped
into
in.
that anymore.
So now.
The only person that's going to survive this is Ellen. And Wendy Williams, maybe, unfortunately.
Wendy going through it.
But definitely Ellen.
Wendy probably.
She's going nowhere. People love Ellen. I too love Ellen.
Yeah, people love her. Wendy, it's going down. It's hard for her.
My kid is calling me at an impromptu time, guys. Sorry, this is life calling. So you just gotta see it happen. This is parenting in real time. This is trying to build a career while you're a parent. Hello?
Right. So, anyway.
Okay, are you about to go there now? Are you about to go there now?
What time is it? Oh, we at 54.
Are
anyway.
you
We're
about
wrap
to
up.
go there now?
Tiffany, what's up? What's going on?
Let me know when you get there and I'll come pick you up. I'm wrapping up my show right now. I'm actually live while I'm talking to you on the phone. So
Being disrespectful to the show.
so yeah, call me when you get to her house. Alright, bye. I mean, shoot, it happens. Look.
And we're back from the phone call.
I mean, he could have continued to talk. But look, when parenting calls, you just gotta do it. This is what brand building is about when you try to do it after you've already had kids and everything. Like,
Man,
you make it work.
that is true.
And that is what I'm doing. I'm
That
making
is
it
true.
work.
Yeah, we didn't basically hit our hour.
We did.
Wasn't much to talk about today. It ain't really been too much going on, so we just really talked on those talking points. I didn't want to, bring up a topic about women because, like I
'Cause he
said, I'm
keeps
always
attacking us
attacking
every
women
week.
every week. So, I'm not attacking women. I'm just trying to help y'all be better.
Say, did we ask for your help?
They
Ask
did.
them.
You did actually.
And when?
You did.
When did we? Who said it?
They said
Who was the representative
got multiple.
of us?
Go to my email.
Okay,
All
you
of
go
it.
to your email and tell me who asked you
All
for
of the
some
women
help.
looking for help. They want to be better. They want to be better. And I'm here to help you.
Anyways, all right, no, that's our Sunday.
That's our Sunday. We'll be here next Sunday, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
You think about starting the podcast. Start it. Do
after
it.
she builds her clientele. No waiting.
Do it.
Don't wait for your clientele. Your clientele
Do
will
it.
come. Just do it now.
Do it.
Do it right now. Like the Everest commercials that used to be annoying coming on every day.
Yeah.
The black guy with the baseball cap. Like, it's not complicated. It's easy.
Right.
Do it right
Yeah.
now.
And there's so many different ways to get it started. I do mine differently than my sister does hers, but like with Anchor, like you can do it from your phone. Like you can also, like if you want to talk, you having a conversation with somebody or a co-host or whatever, like you can have those people chime in and actually record it all live on your phone and put it out. So yeah, do it. Start a podcast.
Start it. We'll be there to listen. So.
Definitely, we'll support it.
But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Go do some things. Pick up a kid. Take a kid somewhere else. Go pick up another kid. 2 kids. Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much lose my mind for the rest of the evening.
And make it back in time for Game of Thrones.
And make it back in time for Game of Thrones. And I plan on cooking chili today, but I guess that is not in the cards for me today because I don't see myself having time to do that.
So,
Yes.
in closing, we are on all podcasting, streaming platforms, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, all of them, Podbean, whatever you use, we're there.
We are there.
So if you want to listen to us on your commute, while you're at the gym, or you're just in the house cleaning up, and you want to listen to some banter. Play us.
Play us. We're in there.
Subscribe to us.
Subscribe.
Share our videos.
Share.
And that is all.
Bye.
Deuces.